a relationship with Jesus. Just because I preach in the pulpit, it does not mean that I am in a relationship with Jesus. Just because I give my body to be burned, it does not mean that I am in a relationship with Jesus. Just because I do all I can to help everybody from North Carolina to California, it does not mean that I am in a relationship with Jesus. And I think it's time that the church may understand that everybody shouting do not have a relationship with Jesus. Everybody that's waving don't have. I'm just trying to help somebody, because we look at the fruit of what folk do and we size them up, thinking that they are more spiritual than they really are. And here it is that these 7 sons of Sceva, they were using the name of Jesus, and they didn't understand that when you use the name of a person, it signifies that you identify yourself with them. You preacher Mason, I'm doing the best I can in this house. When you become a representative of the one that name you call, when you call Jesus, it signifies to people that you are in a relationship with him. And when you go on your job and you tell folk that you are a Christian, it signifies to them that you are a child of God. And if you cannot identify yourself with the name you are calling, then you are using the name illegally. And to use the name illegally means that you are using a name without authority. And you wonder why you're going crazy, you wonder why you don't know what's in and what's out, because you can't use the name of Jesus and not be connected to Jesus. These 7 sons of Sceva, they were using the name illegally. You gotta tell your neighbor, you gotta watch how you use the name. Oh yeah, you gotta watch how you use the name, because when you say that you are a Christian, when you say you are following Christ, in my mind, it signifies to me that you are taking on the life of the one that you're calling. And here it is, these 7 sons of Sceva, they were using the name of Jesus, but they were using the name illegal. They were using the name, but they could not identify. They were not connected, nor were they in a relationship of the name that was used. How many times do we use the name and act contrary to the name? How many times do we preach in the name and the meanest one on the block? I'm gonna preach it like I said it in here. How many times do we use the name and we are not allowing our lifestyle to be consistent with the name we're using? You ought to tell your neighbor, don't confuse me. Oh yeah, come on, talk to them. Don't confuse me. And here it is, I must understand that if I'm going to use the name, I've got to be in union with the name. If I'm going to use the name, I'm going to have to be in fellowship. Oh God, I wish I can help somebody in here. I've got to be in fellowship with the name. The name should not be a stranger to me. The name should not be unfamiliar to the person that's using it. When the 7 sons of Sceva called the name, the text lets us in on the fact that one day some evil spirits heard them using the name and said to them, Jesus I know and Paul I know, but who are you? What they were actually saying, Mother White, is that they said, you know, Jesus I do recognize, and Paul I am acquainted with, but I really don't know who you really are. And here it is, Deacon Preston, this becomes the relevant question. When you enter into spiritual warfare, I want to know, who are you? And by what authority do you come? Oh, you ought to stop your name and tell them, I know that's right. When you enter into warfare, let me share, when sickness hits your body, when demons come your way, when your children start acting crazy and you don't know which way to turn, and you begin to deal with some warfare in the heavens, you got to know who you are and what authority you come in. You want to stop your neighbor and tell them, I know that's right. Listen, the evil spirits wanted to know who they were. They were using the name of Jesus, but did not know Jesus. And the evil spirit wanted to know who you are. The evil spirit heard them use the name of Jesus, and the evil spirit heard them use the name of Paul. But the Bible lets us know that the evil spirit wanted to know who were the 7 sons of Sceva. Oh, you must understand, they heard the name of Jesus. They heard the name of Paul. But the text says that the evil spirit began to visit them and says, who are you? You ought to tell your neighbor, say, neighbor, you got to listen to me right here. Yeah, take it in, you got to listen to me right here. Listen, in the warfare, you got to understand that you can't be playing with the enemy, because the enemy have been there, done that, and brought the t-shirt. And you got to understand that we're dealing with some live spirits that are on the folk that are trying to attach themselves to other folk. And you got to understand, if you are not armed up, somebody gonna call you today and get down in your spirit and cause you to look at something different than the way it was. And you got to understand that this thing is spiritual. And if you don't guard your heart, even though they're not here, you are here because you got their spirit. You ought to slap your neighbor, tell them, I know he's right. Yeah, these 7 sons of Sceva called the name. Let me park here parenthetically. I've been in ministry long enough to know certain spirits, and I know the spirit of someone else. Deacon Howard, I know that spirit ain't you, but you've been around the wrong spirit, and now you looking all crazy and don't know you looking crazy. But when you hang out with the wrong spirit and you ain't got no power, the evil spirit comes on you. Oh God, I wish I could preach this thing. I've been in ministry long enough, and I can tell when demons are leaving from one person going to the next person, and you ain't got enough spirit in you to take a stand. Oh God, I wish I had some help in here. The text said that the spirit from the evil one jumped into the 7 sons of Sceva. Listen, the spirits heard the name Jesus. The spirit heard the name Paul. But the spirit asked the 7 sons of Sceva, who are you? Who are you? Can I tell your neighbor, say, neighbor, you can't speak for me and don't know me. Too many of us are trying to speak for folk that you don't even know. Baby, I got some good news for you. If you don't have my spirit, you don't have my heart, you don't have my vision, you don't